everyone. Good afternoon. We are Team
Bad and Curious.
Okay, so today we're here to talk about our topic, counterfeit luxury, or why do consumers still buy counterfeit luxury goods? So this is our agenda for today. First, we have our introductions. Then we're going to be talking about our background and current situation. Next, we will be talking about our case studies from case study 1 to case study 3 respectively. And then we're going to be discussing about the current ethics and legislations regarding counterfeits. And our case study 4, which is about a recent scandal. And then finally, we'll have our special event followed by our reflections and conclusion. So let me introduce you to the team. I'm Minu.
I'm Ariel.
I'm Jason.
I'm Trisha. I'm Kristen.
Ruby.
I'm Sabrina.
And I'm Angel.
Yes, so we have 8 members in our team, but most importantly, we also consider you guys as part of our team. So we hope you guys can interact and engage with us throughout this presentation. So, about the special event, right? It's going to be at the end of our presentation, but there are a few conditions that you have to meet in order to enter this special event. And that is, you have to pay attention and participate in our games and answer our questions correctly and collect our money chips. Okay. So before we go into the topic, let's watch a short video.
Me, you have all the power in the situation. You know how much this is for. How much for this? 150. Can you do 50? No?
No one can give you automatic watch this fast. Very, very fast.
225.
No. The automatic watch for Rolex is nobody can give it a fast.
Nobody? I would think you could.
Nobody.
No.
Don't kidding me.
You give me kidding price.
No, no kidding. Okay, this price for your baby.
200 for me? No waste time price. 75. No?
Yes, so that will give you a glimpse into our topic. So let's play our first game, right?
That's the couple tie.
Alright, so let's start our couple time. So would you mind please scan the QR code on the screen or enter the game to join the game?
I told you what, the winner will get one of my Mac concert today. So, Steve, try your best.
Alright.
And also, top 3 winners will get extra money for the special event at the end. So just try to get all the questions correct and earn more money for your team at the end.
And we'll have 8 questions. 4 is about guessing the fake and true. 4 is more theoretically. So be careful, you only have 8 chances.
Okay, maybe last 30 seconds. Let's everybody join. Okay, maybe let's start now to save up our time. Okay, the first one. Okay. There's an image shown on the screen. It's a Louis Vuitton Speedy 30 bag. So please try to find whether it is a real one or a fake one. All right. So yes, most of you can get the correct answer. It is a fake LV bag. So let's step into the next question.
Which one is the reason of most people buy counterfeit luxury goods? Wow, most of you get it right. Yeah, it's the social motivation.
Pablo is the
Pablo.
the winner for now. Okay, photos again. It's a Balenciaga speed trainer, so let's see whether you guys can get it correct. Oh, about half of,
Yeah.
more than a half of you can get it right. So, yeah, here is the answer. You can see the C chain, the lettering of Balenciaga. So let's go to the next questions.
Which industry is estimated to lose the most per year due to counterfeiting? Right, our today's topic is
Yeah.
about 20% lose in the luxury brands.
Yes, it's an easy one.
Wow,
Yeah.
Pablo is on
Pablo.
fire.
Yeah.
Alright, next one. Two images will be shown on the screen. Can you try to find which one is the real one? Okay, less than a half get this correct. So here is the answer. Alright.
Where is the largest market for counterfeit goods in the world? It's very fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's China. Because China has many in the factories of luxury brands.
Alright, next one. Photos question again. There's a Chanel toy bag with different colorway. Yeah, again, less than half of you get it correct.
Okay.
Okay.
New lead.
Okay, next one.
Which of the following is a strategy luxury brands can use to reduce counterfeit purchase? Wow! Oh, most of you get it right. Yeah, all of them are right.
Yeah, we'll talk about it more later.
Yeah.
Okay, the last question is the most challenging one. Which canif is the real canif? Yeah, the last one is the real canif.
Let's see who is
Yeah.
the winner.
Okay, let's see who is the winner. Yeah.
Group 6, you guys get a bumper tip.
Who's Ken?
They're in the same team.
Okay, I'll get it then.
So now let's move on to the topic. So let's first define what counterfeiting is. Counterfeit goods are replicas which are often lower priced, illegal, and low quality of a high value brand. What are pirate goods? So when we talk about counterfeits, it's important to distinguish between counterfeits and pirated goods. So pirate goods are the exact copy of the original. So this is mostly limited to technology categories such as software. Also, did you guys know that counterfeiting is known as the second oldest profession in the world? So, yeah, the first counterfeiting incident was making fake money. So let's talk about the current situation. The counterfeit industry is booming so much to the point that it is expected to grow up to 1.79 trillion US dollars by 2030. So why does this happen? Because a lot of these luxury brand producers, they like to outsource their production to countries such as China and India. So what these outsourced factories do is they create something called a ghost shift, where they start producing these products using lower quality materials, and they ultimately sell them at a high profit margin. Also, so when we talk about counterfeiting, the situation does not seem so bad, but counterfeiting is actually a root cause of major issues such as child labor, narcotics and weapons, and human trafficking. Also, why do people still buy counterfeit goods? It's because they want to show off, and also because they lack awareness about the issues that counterfeiting is causing, and also peer influence, emotional fulfillment, like we discussed today. People need to satisfy their ego needs, so they buy counterfeit goods because it gives them the same satisfaction of buying a luxury product. Then also trends and accessibility, because of e-commerce is booming now. People can easily buy counterfeits with them knowing or without them knowing, and get them delivered to their doorstep just within a few days. So that's it from me. Now I'm going to hand it over to Trisha.
So hi everyone, I'll be sharing the insights from our first case study, the influence of attitude functions on counterfeit purchases. So there are two attitude functions that influence counterfeit purchases: the value expressive function and the social adjustive function. The value expressive function refers to people who purchase luxury goods in order to fulfill a desire or goal, as it expresses a certain belief, attitude, or identity that they believe in. While the social adjustive function refers to people who purchase luxury goods in order to seek social approval, as they want to they want to portray a certain image. So now let's move on to the case study. So the study surveyed 79 undergraduate students and explored whether their attitudes towards luxury brands were driven by value expressive or social adjustive functions. And they asked the participants to name their favorite luxury brands and rated how likely they were to purchase a counterfeit version of the brand, and whether or not they should and ask their moral beliefs towards counterfeit consumption. So the study used a method of a scale of 1 to 7 on how they rated the attitude functions, with specific items for the value expressive and social adjustive functions, as well as they also rated the purchasing intent of counterfeit consumptions on a scale of 1 to 7 too. And the results showed that some participants' attitudes served both functions, but interestingly, the social adjustive function was a strong predictor of purchasing intent, while the value expressive function was not. This means that the social adjustive function was a strong positive predictor for consumers seeking social approval, as they were more likely to purchase counterfeit goods in order to fit in. While the value expressive function was not a strong predictor, as consumers driven by personal value were less likely to purchase counterfeit goods unless influenced by other factors. However, moral beliefs significantly influenced their purchasing intent when their value expressive function was strong. This means that people were willing to let their moral beliefs guide their purchasing decisions if their attitudes towards luxury brands resonated with their personal values. And in summary, the study suggested that there was a significant correlation between social adjustive attitudes and their likelihood of purchasing counterfeit goods, while the value expressive attitudes were more sensitive to moral beliefs about counterfeiting, indicating that there is like a strong, for consumers with a strong value expressive motivation, are less likely to purchase counterfeit goods, as they view such purchases as immoral. And that wraps up case study 1, and I'll be handing it over to Ariel.
Okay. So let's start the study 2. And study 2 is figure out whether the brand conspicuousness will influence the counterfeit purchase, and also the attitude function Trisha mentioned before. So let's next one. So first, what is brand conspicuousness? easily to say it's just the logo visibility. So we can see that the left one, Chanel sweater, is more obvious. That's a big logo is on here, and the right one is no. So this one is higher visibility, and this one is low. Next one. And try to imagine, if you are the hedgehog in this picture, which one would you choose? And you are the social justice, which means you want to buy counterfeit to try to fit in the group of people. And if you think the left one is, please raise your left hand, and if you think right, you can raise your right hand. So I think most of you raise your left hand right. It's definitely right, because on the left one is more obvious. There's a golden double G logo and this Gucci one. So it can help the hedgehog to fit in his group. Next one. And this is in the article on the research result. We can see the two pictures, like it's very obvious. Most of people will more likely to buy the counterfeit good when they realize there's a big logo at here. But very interesting, like in the red circle, some of people that put they are value expressive, and they will less likely to buy the counterfeit when there is a logo at here. I think you can try to think of it, because it's very interesting that these kind of people are unfavorable moral beliefs, which means they think that the purchase of counterfeit goods are very immoral, so they reduce their consumption when there's a logo. And next one. So also recall of our Kahoot game. There's a question that which one is the true, and how the luxury brands can reduce the counterfeit purchase. So obvious, all of them are true, and the A one is reduce the brand conspicuousness, and the B one is about the attitude function, like make it more value expressive rather than the social justice one. And C is just directly stop the supply. So that's my part, and we pass to the Miyu and Sabrina.
Okay, so now it's time for activity number 2. So we're going to be showing you guys a series of pictures, and we will give you time to think, and the first person to answer correctly will get the points. And if you are able to guess the brand which is shown in the pictures, you will get extra points. So let's start.
Yes. Okay, so here is the first picture. Can any of y'all guess what brand, and if it's a high or low brand conspicuous? Yes. Yes. So the brand is Hermes. Do you want to give why? Or
Do
how
you think it's
know?
high or low conspicuous?
Low.
Low. Yes,
Yes.
you got it correct.
So Hermes is a low brand, is a brand that has low brand conspicuousness, because not many people know Hermes because they don't put their logo on a lot of their products. You pretty much know Hermes if you know their bags. Yeah. Okay, how about this photo?
Okay, that one.
Yes!
Wow.
It's Balenciaga. Can you give why you thought it was Balenciaga?
From the shoes.
Yes, okay. Is it high or low brand conspicuousness?
Low.
High. Okay.
I think we can give partial credits for that.
Yes. So Balenciaga is really well known for their streetwear and putting their logos on their shoes and a lot of their products. Okay. So now how about this one? Okay, back there. Chanel, yes. Can you give me why and low, high or low brand conspicuous? Yes.
So do you think it's high or low? High.
Yes. Okay. So Chanel, they do put their logos on a lot of their products, but it is in a kind of low manner. They're not real big like LV is, where they put it all over their bags. So, but they do have a lot of tweed products and black and white, which shows like their brand personality. Okay, so now we're going to talk about study 3, which is priming attitude functions for luxury brands based on advertisements that people see. So next slide. This is a ad for Tissot watches. And then if all of y'all could scan this QR code and head to the poll. So based on this ad where you can wear Tissot to express yourself, showcase your identity, communicate your values, will you purchase this watch? You can click on the I think it's
Do you guys need the QR code again, or you're fine?
It just says bids on the second ad, but isn't that the first
Wait,
ad?
yes, this is the first ad, so you should only be doing the first one.
Or it went straight to the second ad?
The second one. The QR. What's
This-
the second?
Can we just have a show of hands? Left hand
Yeah,
if
let's-
you would buy if it
That
was
was the
real,
second
right hand
one.
if you would buy it if
I
it was
think it's
counterfeit.
changed.
Okay, sorry, small technical difficulty. So yeah, Christine, you want?
Yeah, so if it was the genuine product, raise your hand if you guys would buy this Tissot watch. Not too many people. If it was counterfeit and it was at a good price, are you guys then more likely to buy it?
Okay. So now let's look at the second ad. Will you wear Tissot to get noticed, be admired, or enhance your social standing so they will know that it's a Tissot? So who would buy it if it was the real product? Yes. Okay, now who would buy it if it was a counterfeit and at an affordable price? Okay, yes, can you give a reason why?
I just thought it was the correct answer. I don't know.
Why I can't. Here, Mike.
I just thought it was the correct answer because it was just to get noticed and be admired. So maybe that's why you buy fake, in order to, show off and stuff like that.
Yes. Okay. So if we go to the next slide, then based on the study that the article showed, the first ad was a value expressive ad, which is based on your own beliefs of whether you would purchase it or not. So then they were less likely to purchase the counterfeits and less likely to purchase the counterfeits when they have unfavorable beliefs because their own morals are stopping them from wanting to buy the products. And they have a smaller preference change for the real brand. So then that means that they will still be likely to purchase the real brand as compared to the counterfeit. And then the second ad is a social adjusted ad, and they are more likely to purchase the counterfeit because they want to show off to other people their own social standing. So, and their purchases did not vary with their moral beliefs, so whether they had favorable moral beliefs about counterfeits or unfavorable beliefs, they were still likely to purchase the counterfeit. And they had a more negative preference change for the real brand, which means that they are now less likely to purchase the real brand because the counterfeit is available to them to purchase. So now we will talk about ethics and legislation.
So now I will go for some common problems caused by the counterfeit. And the first one is the economics problem. And as the counterfeit products enter to the market, they will directly compete with the real and the legal one. And so that they are more cheap and their supply is more sufficient for the market. And so that some people may choose to buy the fake one instead of the real one. Okay. Therefore, there will be revenue loss for legitimate business and will cause the cascading effect, which some companies will go for the cost-cutting policy, including layoff, and many people will lose their jobs, and then the unemployment rate may increase. And the next one is the ethical problem. As counterfeit products violate the fundamental principle of honesty, they include many fake elements which may mislead the consumer, and they may think whether I should buy the product or not, or whether I have bought the real one or the fake one. And this will definitely damage the image of the brand. Moreover, many counterfeit products are produced under unethical conditions, like sweatshop. Most of the workers are work in the poor environment with unpaid salaries or lack of labor rights. And here is a video of sweatshop.
Machines and snores. Everyone's out but me. Keep sewing sneakers, surrounded by sleepers. Clock ticking, work through night. I keep working for my family because my son has disability, so unlike others, I require more money.
Okay, the last common problem is social concerns, and the biggest social concern is the safety risk, especially some medicine, fake medicine, or some fake electronic products like televisions, computers. They may easily get explosive, and which they are dangerous for people. And art is also a main social concern, and many artists or painters will have their own original work, but some people may try to earn money by copying their work, which have some counterfeit arts, and this will decrease their cultural value and uniqueness. And therefore, this may lead to the law and regulation.
Alright, so let's talk about the law and regulations of China and Hong Kong to combat the problem of counterfeiting. So they are the major market of major exporter of counterfeit products to the different places in the world. So, but however, there are some laws and regulations in these places to control the problem of counterfeiting. So, for example, for China, the punishment varies with the sales amount of the counterfeit products. For example, for sales amount more than the RMB $2 million, so the sellers and producer will subject to imprisonment of 15 years to life, and plus a fine of 50% to twice the sales amount they are selling for. So how about the Hong Kong's sellers will subject to a fine up to $500,000 and imprisonment of up to 5 years. So the highest punishment in Hong Kong for now is about 27 months and $400,000. So how about the U.S.? So
Canal Street in Lower Manhattan is crawling with shoppers, sellers, cash, and counterfeit goods.
This is one place. I could give you a discount if you like it. Here's a good quality.
In August, police confiscated a value of $2 million in bags, sneakers, and glasses with fake Gucci, Chanel, and Louis labels.
It's called Operation Bag Guys. That's B-A-G, Guys.
But in the following weeks, our cameras saw the makeshift markets back at it again.
You can't stay here. The police come, you're gone.
There's no doubt the dealers are afraid of the cops. Their goods.
Yes, U.S. is a special case. You can see that it is legal to buy a single counterfeit product for individual use without reselling the product, while it is illegal to buy multiple counterfeit products. As the video showed that it happens in the New York Canal Street, which is a famous place to buy and sell the counterfeit products. Despite that, there are some regulations in the US, but people, it is popular for people to buy and sell counterfeit products in the US as well. So yes. So despite there are some laws and regulations in China, but that's ineffective because the intellectual property protection is kind of ineffective there. But why is this case? We must consider the cultural impact of on the intellectual property protection in China. So as you can see that in 2021, the market worth $600 billion US, accounting for 2.1% of the total world trade volume, while 80% of the country product originate from China. So China has a culture of collectivism, so it has the oldest civilization. It has a strong sense of the tradition and social cohesion due to the long history of cultural heritage and adequate communal structure. But Western democratic countries are molded by uniquely democratic structures, so they focus on individual rights and freedoms. So this shape different ways in which how citizens view themselves in relation to their country. So Chinese people feel more inclined to sacrifice individual needs for the overall benefit of the community. So they prioritize the importance of the community conflict resolution instead of formal legal proceedings. While Western democratic countries, so they prioritize competition, self-interest, self-reliance, and personal achievement.
Before we talk about the Songjia counterfeit scandal, can I get a quick show of hands of who has heard of this before or know her? Okay, so not many of you guys, but for those who don't know, Songjia is a South Korean social media influencer. She generally spent all her content created was based on living this lavish, luxurious lifestyle, and she rose to even more fame on YouTube and Instagram after her appearance on the South Korean dating show called Singles Inferno. As she had more followers and more fame, people began noticing that some of her designer goods she used to curate this wealthy image were actually fake, and this became a huge issue. She lost all of her friends, she was edited out of a variety of shows, and she also had to delete all her YouTube videos and take down her social media account. So I'm going to turn a question to you guys. Is having counterfeit luxury goods a big deal?
No, I don't think it's a big deal.
Yeah, and why do you not think it's a big deal?
Like, you're only really protecting a big company, like it doesn't really hurt anyone else.
Yeah, so similarly, when she got canceled on the internet, a lot of people, our generation, spoke up saying, I don't think it's a big deal, and other people even showed solidarity with her by showing off them wearing their own counterfeit goods. In a recent study in Spain, it was found that 53% of people knowingly purchased a counterfeit item, with a majority of these being Gen Zs. There are a couple factors that contribute to There are a couple factors that contribute to why Gen Zs have a more positive view on counterfeit consumption. They're more accepting of it and less judgmental. The first being the social culture. So our generation is known to be the generation that celebrates innovation, disruption, and defiance against the norms. So buying counterfeit products is seen as like a savvy, rebellious act against traditional luxury brands. This can be shown as the example Baddie on a Budget, where people post the price of their counterfeit goods. The digital era has also made it a lot more accessible to buy counterfeit goods through online platforms where you can get it delivered to your doorstep anonymously and conveniently. And finally, our generation has been also faced with very unique financial challenges. So crippling student debt, inflation, rising cost of living, and stagnant wages has made purchasing genuine luxury goods increasingly challenging. So when there's counterfeit goods that seem like a pragmatic solution that offer you some sort of luxury and some sort of status at a lower cost, a lot of people are more inclined to buy it. This shows that unlike older generations, Gen Zs have a different set of priorities where they care more about social media presence, rather than traditional symbols of luxury.
So, activity time. All right, great. Since we have a little bit time left, I'll just start by showing you a trick that I've learned. All right, here's a casino chip. All of you see it. All right, I'll place it on my right hand, and I'll close my left hand. And through the power of will, it's currently in my left hand. And then through the power of will, it's back to my right hand. Thank you very much. Let's start the auction game. And groups are formed, 5 groups. And you guys have the casino chips and the bidding paddle. It's called a paddle in front of you. So I want you guys to coordinate amongst yourselves. Group your chips into, don't drop your chips. Okay, those are real money that you could use. And just coordinate and make sure that someone raises their hands, okay, when the bid is called. We're gonna do a demo auction. Yes, that's called a pedal, the red one. You raise it to signify a bid, you want something, okay? But you have to pay for it, so watch out for your bankroll and don't make bets that you can't pay, all right? Because my partner will collect your money when you win something. So, what I want you to do is simple. I'm gonna show and I'm gonna auction off a few items that are fake. And I'm gonna name a price, a starting bid, and I'll raise the bid by $1 every time someone raises their pedal. Let's see who wins. Just search your heart, see which items you want. Is that okay? Let's start. All right, I'll start with item number 1, lot 1. A gold Rolex Oyster Perpetual watch. The original price of one costs 200,000 Hong Kong dollars. Now I'm offering it at a starting price of $15. Who wants it? Please raise your hands, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants the? Okay, we got bidder 1, $15. Thank you very much, lady. And interest there, right? Go on. Do you want the watch? Okay. All right. Anyone wants the watch? Anyone wants the Rolex? To your any interest? No interest? Okay, I'm gonna close the lot in. Okay, 1. Okay, thank you very much, the lady in blue. Thank you very much. Pedal number 4. Okay, $16 it is. You want to raise your bid? No. Okay, no thanks. $16 it is. Anyone here? Ken, what do you think? No, Ken? Not sure. Not for you, Pablo. What do you think? You're quite interactive. You don't want it? Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I'm gonna close the lot in 1, 2, and 3, and so thank you very much. You have to pay for it. You have to pay for it. So how much is it? $16. 3 $5 chips and 1 white. Thank you very much. Okay, congratulations. What's your name? What's your name again? Sorry, what's your name? Okay, thank you very much, Group 4. Thank you very much for winning. Congratulations. All right, the next item is a fake counterfeit Hermes Kelly bag. The original one, again, costs a huge sum of money. I'm starting the bid at $15. Okay, pedal number 1, $15 we have. Okay, any interest? Any interest, Pablo? No? One for your girlfriend? No? No? Okay, how about Ken? You haven't bid on anything. Do you want it? And the group there behind, do you want anything? No, nothing? It's all ladies. You don't want a bag?
$15 Hermes.
$15 Hermes. We got 1 bid. Thank you very much. Huh?
How many items?
How many items? We just got 3. 1 left. Bid it. It's very, very competitive, Pablo. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much, Group 2. Thank you for your bid. Okay, $16, $17. What do you think? $18? No? No, Ken. What do you think? Don't be a cheapskate. Come on. Come on. We got $18 now.
Hermes is actually unisex, so.
Yes. What do you think? No? Okay. Who bid $18?
We bet 17.
17. Who's 18? 18 is the group. No one bid 18?
Yeah.
Okay. 17. I'm gonna close the auction. $17. Fair warning 1. Okay. Thank you very much. $18. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay? Okay, $19. Thank you very much to the lady in pink. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay. Okay, fair warning one. I'm going to close the lot. No more bids. $19. Thank you very much. No more? Okay, $20. Thank you very much. Hey, thank you. Let's give it a show of hands. $20. You want to raise your price? 21. Do you have enough money?
Yeah.
Okay, 21. Okay. You wanna do 22? No more? No more. Okay. All right, Pablo. What do you think? No? All right, I'm gonna sell for what? How much? 21. 21. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 21. Congratulations to Jojo. Thank you very much. All right, the last item, Pablo, it's your chance to get something. All right, it's a fake Dyson blow dryer. You could get it for 2,000, 3,000 Hong Kong dollars. I'm starting at 5 only. So you want a bargain? Okay, thank you very much. $5, $6, $7, $8, $20. Thank you very much, Pablo. And 21, 22.
34.
34? 36. 36. And what? What do you think? 36? No more? Alright. Fair warning 1, fair warning 2, and so thank you very much. What? 41? 41? Okay, $41. I'm so sorry. I could have closed. $41? Okay, Pablo. Thank you very much, Pablo. Thank you. Okay. Collect it?
Oh yeah.
Pablo, you gotta pay. You guys got enough? All right. Okay. All right. So, thank you for your participation. Ken, did you win something? No?
I got $36.
All right, but you got to return it. It's the chips are my sisters. All right, so why the auction game? Why? Why exactly is it? Number one, when you guys bid amongst each other, there's a fear of what? Missing out. So luxurious brand and counterfeits alike use this psychology. The fear of missing out. Competition. You want something. So the fear of missing out is a very powerful psychological impact that motivates you to buy something. And it's something that you want to keep in mind when you market a product. Number two is what? When I say congratulations, when I say thank you very much for your bid, when I say congratulations, thank you for winning, what do you feel? At least a sense of prestige, right? A sense that you are amongst the higher echelons of society, that you want something, that you have something valuable that you could show off. So I said congratulations, and my friend NGO here collected the chips from you. So you felt something. At least I hope you did. So this is amongst a very powerful motivator of counterfeit goods and luxurious goods alike. The power of self-esteem. And it's time for us to conclude the presentation. Counterfeited goods are amongst us everywhere. I think the biggest lesson that we should learn, because we're marketers, and marketers should think ahead of the game, that we should make use of the psychology behind why people buy counterfeited goods. All right? Number one, we want social security, self-esteem. So traditional advertising is dead. So instead of just pushing your product in front of your customers, why not build a community of satisfied customers so that they could be satisfied amongst themselves? Number two, as my good mates has mentioned, counterfeited goods happen because it's easy to copy. So in this digital age, as marketers, why not, especially with AI perhaps, why not create something that people cannot copy? Be it your technology, be it your patent, be it your copyright. It sounds very vague, but this is something that we must keep in mind as marketers. And number three, is there something better to register our product? People talk about blockchain technology, in the cloud technology, hosting. Is there a way for you to register your product, your services, so that nobody could copy it and so that you could profit in the long term? I think these are crucial questions that you should ask yourself as marketers. And counterfeited goods actually happen all the time. Even our beloved president, Mr. Donald Trump, he actually was caught showing a fake Renoir painting in his New York offices. And Vanity Fair did a whole article, debunking him. So it not only happens among Gen Z, among us. It happens in the highest games of society. So thank you very much again. We are again, 1, 2, 3. We are Group Mad and Curious. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So if you guys have any questions, please let us know. Oh, Minu.
Ariel.
Whiteboard. On the whiteboard.
Oh yeah, it's here.
Oh, it's on the whiteboard, yeah.
We should repeat because they don't maybe repeat.
Okay, sure. So I'm Minu.
Then Ariel.
I'm Jason.
I'm Sabrina.
I'm Angel.
I'm Kristen. I'm Trisha.
Dorby.
Is that all? Do we have any more questions?